What's up, YouTube? Let's do the New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle for October 13th, 2025. Before we start, be sure to subscribe for more Sudoku videos like this, and if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, there is a link in the description. So with that said, let's fill the grid. All right, so we got two sevens here. Looking over here, this 7 looks up, so we can place a 7 right there. Let's pencil 7s in right here. So we got two 5s looking over here. This 5 looks up. So 5 can be marked right there. We got two 8s looking over here, and there's an 8 down here looking up. So 8 is in one of these two cells. This 8 and this 8 look down here. This 8 looks across. So 8's right there. I can place another 8 right here. And 8's going to be in one of these two cells. So this 8 looks over, this 8 looks up. So 8's in one of these two cells, and that's going to point over here. So actually we can place that 8 right there. Five looks up into this box, so 5's in one of these three cells. 9 also looks up into that box. So 9's in one of these three cells. Now, 5 and 5 point down here. So 5's in one of those two cells. 9 and 9 point into this box. So 9's in one of those two cells. 1 and 1 look into this box. So 1 will be in one of these three cells. This 2 looks up. So 2's in one of those two cells. And then down here, 2 will be in one of these two cells. Let's just look at these two cells. We got 5 and 9 marked over here. Let's look at this cell. This can't be 1. Could be a 2. Can't be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is actually a single 2 right here. That's the only thing this can be. All right. So now let's just mark this whole box. We need 5, 9. We also need 3 and 4. So this cell can only be 3, 4. This one can only be 5, 9. And this could be 3, 4, 5, or 9. Okay. So let's see. Got the 1s. 1 up here is going to be in one of these two cells. Down here, this 1 and this 1 look across. This 1 looks down, this 1 looks across. So 1 will be in one of these two cells. 5 looks down, 5 looks across. So 5 actually is in the same two cells. So that's a hidden pair. So let's think about the rest of this box. Still need a 3, 4, 6, and 9. So this is just 3, 4, 9. It's not a 6. This is just a 4, 6 because we have 3, 9 right there. This is just 3, 6 because 4 and 9 see that. And it looks like this is 3, 4, 6, or 9. Now, this 6 though, I notice this 6 looks down, this 6 looks across. So 6 is in one of these two cells here, that points here. So this can only be 3, 4, 9. And the 9s point. So that's going to put 9 in one of these two cells. Okay. So let's look up here at this top row. I don't really see anything else going on down here or here. So I want to look at like this top row, which is down to 4. this row here maybe, and this row here. They're all down to 4. So up here we need a 1, 5, 6, 9. I think that could be all of them. This can only be 5, 9. This actually has to be a 6. 1, 5, 6, 9 is what we need for the top row. This can't be a 1, 5, or 9, so it has to be a 6. All right, so we can take 6 out of there. Okay. So in, let's see, 6. Oh, 6 and 6 now points over here. And this 6 looks up, so we can place a 6 right there. 6 will be in one of these two. All right, let's look at this row. This row is down to 1, 6, 7, 9. 1, 6, 7, 9. That's just 1, 9. Both of these cells see 6 and 7. So this is a 1, 9 pair. This is a 6, 7 pair. Oh. There we go. Okay. Now let's look at this row. This row needs a 2, 3, 4, and 6. That's just 2, 3. That's 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, so that didn't help a whole lot. What about this box? Even though it's 5, we can look at these cells. For the box, we need 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5, 9. So this is just 2, 4. It's not 1, 5. This is also 2, 4. And this is 2, 5, 9. So 4 does point. So 4 is in one of these two cells. This column's down to 4. So we need 3, 4, 6, and 7. And we can't really eliminate anything from these two cells. So that's not very helpful. Let's look at this cell here. This can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be 5. Can't be 6, 7, 8, or 9. So this is actually just a 5. That's all it can be. And that points down here and resolves this 1, 5. And that places this 5. So now 1 is, oh, this can't be a 1. So 1's just in one of these two cells. 1's going to be in one of these two cells, which lines up with these ones up here. So 1 will be in one of these two cells. And that lines up with these ones. And this can only be a 6, 7. So 1 is placed right here. And this is a 9. All right, let's clean this up. That's not 1. That's not 9. Okay. This is not 5. What do we have for this box? We still need 2, 3, 8, 9. Oh, this has to be an 8. 9, yeah, 2, 3, and 9 point right to it. So we need 2, 3, 8, and 9 in this box. 2, 3, and 9 point right here, so this has to be an 8. Now we need a 2, 3, and 9. So this is just 2, 3 right here. All right. Three, 4, 9. All right, maybe let's think about I'm not sure. Let's look at this box here. We need a 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. This is just 3, 4. Can't be 6, 7, or 9. 3, 4, 9. Oh, we can place another 9. This 9 looks up here. So the 9's point right here. So 9 has to be in one of these two cells now, and it can't go here. So this is a 9. So for this column, we need a 2, 3, and 4. This can't be a 2. So that gives us a 3, 4 pair in the column. So this has to be a 2. This has to be 3. This has to be 6. This has to be 4. Gives us a 3, 9 pair, which points here and gives us 2. Gives us 3 and 9. So this is going to be, the 6 that we placed here resolves this 6, 7. 6, 7. All right, we can take 7 out of there. So this triple is, we still need a 2. All right, so that's a 1, 2. We can finish this column with, well, we can place an 8 first right there. We can finish this column with a 6. And we can place a 6 here. Okay. Let's come back over here. We can place a digit right here. This is going to be a 4. It's going to be 3. That's going to be 4. You can place a 3 there. Place a 5 there. So why can't this be a 5? Oh, there's a 5 right here. So we got 2 5s looking up. So this is a 5 here. That's 9. That's 1. 3 and 4 makes this 5. That points here makes this 9 and 3. This is not 9 or 4, so it's got to be 2. This has got to be 9. This has got to be 4. Let's come over here. This is going to be a 7, 4. 7, 4. It's going to be a 1 or a 2. There's a 2 pointing to the cell, so this has got to be 1. That makes this 2 and 1. This is going to be a 2, 7 pair. The 7 goes here, 2 goes there. We'll finish this column with a 9, it looks like. Let me just make sure. Yeah. So that gives us 9 and 3 right here. This column needs a 1. So the 1 can't go here. It's got to go right here. And we still need a 4. We need a 2 and a 7. 2 goes here, 7 goes there. We'll finish this row with a 3. Come up here. That's 3, that's 4. 4 and 7, and then one more 7, and we're done. All right, pretty good puzzle today. I think that I think it was basically a couple singles that were the main key. I don't think we didn't have any triples. We didn't have the New York Times trick. We did have, I think this 5 was a naked single. The 2 up here, or the 2 that I remember, I think there might have been another one. But also there were a couple rows I remember that were down to 4, and I think, so in here we did have the 1, 9 and the 6, 7 hidden pairs. So just a few things like that in this puzzle today. Let me know how you did in the comments, and I will see you next time.